So basically what's still happening here is we still need more work on the bag drill on your hip, okay? And basically what's going on here, this is happening with a lot of players, is as you're taking the club that way, so as your club goes back, you're going with it still, okay? And as you swing back, you've got it, it's better to kind of press yourself to the left. Like when I make my backswing, Amar, as I'm going back, I'm like I can almost lift this foot up because I'm actually staying more to my left because I'm trying to stay in place and then go to my left. Okay, I'm not trying to go off to my right.
I actually didn't even know that.
There's misperceptions out there about this.
Yeah, I thought but you go under the left.
So in the 90s, there was all this talk about loading up on the right side. It was terrible. It turns out, I mean, ask Daniel Berker. I saw him in a playing lessons from the pros. He's talking about how he stays on the ball and then goes forward, right? And it's like, that's what I do, and I always hit the ball better that way. Anytime I get way over here, I've got so far to go to try to get back to the golf ball, and it just doesn't happen, okay? So what we need to do is we still need to do some work here on the left hip drill, okay? And then we also have to work on still that takeaway. Your takeaway is not going straight back enough, okay? So what we need to do in a moment here, the best drill for this right away would be probably the ball behind the ball and then the bag on the hip. And then what I'm gonna intentionally do is, I'm literally, you'll see in a moment, I'm gonna intentionally, in the backswing, push myself into the bag and then even more into the bag coming through, okay? So, because right now, like I said, you're going and you're stuck out over here with your 7-iron. We have to emphasize the opposite to make the correction, okay? So you're gonna get set up to the ball here. The ball behind the ball is designed because this is to help you drag it back straight. Your club on the ground is going this way too soon, okay? So we need to get your path, we're gonna probably get that noodle out again to make sure you're going up, but we'll try this first, okay? So you're gonna have the bag on your hip, as you'll see here in a moment, and then I'm gonna drag this ball back. Right? I exaggerated it for your benefit, so you're gonna see here, watch this, on the replay here. Let me put some lines up on the screen for us. So I'm going to put 2 lines on the left here, or excuse me, on the right. Now we're going to watch my left. So as they go back, straighter back. See how straight back I went? Look, straight out, right? And then look, where's my hip now? An inch to the left of where it was. You see? Then watch, coming down, I even go more to my left with my shoulder, right? And my hip. See how my left side, my shoulder's over there now? Okay. We need you to feel this feeling. You're going way too, like if we compare the two, watch this on this one, just even on the way to the top. Let me just show you this real quick here. The good news is once you start doing this better, Amar, you're going to immediately start hitting the ball way solider. It's a big deal, this whole backswing thing. So normally, look, when you go back, watch, when you're taking this thing back, look where you go. Okay. And then when I take it back on the left here, watch where I go. Look, see how my head has gone away from that line. Your head's gone where? Through it. You see what I'm saying? So we need for you, okay, it's correct for you to feel like you're more left than normal, okay? That's going to be hard. Some people are like, what do you mean, like reverse C? Like the stack and tilt? And I'm like, no. For you, because you sway off the ball, you thinking like you're doing a stack and tilt would be good, right? An actual stack and tilt would be when somebody's like leaning this way, right? But you're always over here, so you need to feel like you're more to your left as you drag it back, and that's the hardest part. Every player. Let me just point out one last thing on this little thing I'm doing here. The hardest move in golf for every golfer is this one. Ready, watch. When I go back, if you watch the right-hand view, okay, is how my club and arms are going to go back, but my hip went to the left. Look, so as the arms go that way, where's my hip go? Arms go that way, hip goes this way, right? Everyone does this. The arms go that way, where they go? They go with their arms. You have to go the opposite direction with your hip that your arms are going. Okay. Right. All right. So let's try this first with the iron. You with me on what we got to do?